Welcome to another edition of Teacher Yoni's Kitchen. Today, I have something very unique for us. We are going to make a salad dressing. Now that's normally called a vinaigrette because you use something called vinegar. So today, I'm going to teach you how to make a vinaigrette with things that I have in my house. You can use what you have in your house after we talk about the essentials, what we really need for a vinaigrette. So, first thing is, I have my ingredients ready. I also have a jar that I can shake my vinaigrette in so that I can mix it up and make sure it's all mixed together before I pour it into something cute. So, today I have quite a few ingredients because that's what I have in my refrigerator and my cupboards. I wonder what you have. Maybe you can make a video of you making it and show us what you have. Today, I have what's called miso. This is something that's very salty and it's made from beans. I also have a little bit of soy sauce. That's also pretty salty. I have a lemon and I have some spicy brown mustard. I also have some garlic that's been chopped up really small. Mommies and daddies can do that. I also have a little black pepper. It's okay if you don't need to use black pepper. I also have some rice wine vinegar. That's yummy. I also have some olive oil and some honey. And we're going to need all of those today. So you know the first thing that we need to do, which is really important, is we need to clean our hands. So I'm going to wash my hands. Why don't you go to your kitchen, wash your hands with soap, and I'll be right back. Now that I've washed my hands and they're nice and clean, I can begin. First I'm going to take my jar and I'm going to take the top off. Put that over to the side so we can keep that for later. Next, I'm going to take my salt. This is my salt. This is what I'm going to use for salt inside of my vinaigrette. Now, if you have miso at home, that's great. You can use it. I'm not using that much. If you don't have miso, it's totally fine. You can use actual salt instead. So, I'm going to take a tablespoon of miso. And I'm going to plop it right inside of my jar. Now, I can put that to the side. First, I gotta cover it again. Miso needs something to cover it so it stays fresh. We'll put that aside. Next, I can use my soy sauce. Now, it only takes a little bit because we already have some miso in there. So, I take a half teaspoon. I pour my soy sauce into the half teaspoon. Nice and gentle, and then I pour it into the bowl. Even though I'm using a jar, you can use a bowl if you'd like. Next I'm going to use my brown mustard. This mustard is a little spicy. You don't have to use spicy mustard. So normally I would put in a full teaspoon, but I don't have a full teaspoon. This is only half a teaspoon. So I'm just going to use the bottle itself. Let's see if anything comes out. If nothing comes out, then you can squeeze and squeeze. But if it's empty, it's empty. So, since it's empty, I have to dive back into my refrigerator and get a new one. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now I got the rest of my mustard. I can take my teaspoon, I'll fill it up with mustard, and then I'll put the mustard into the jar. Now remember, I only have a half teaspoon spoon. So, what I'm going to do is do it twice. That way I have a full teaspoon of mustard. Here we go. Put the mustard inside. Now remember, you can use whatever ingredients you have at home. You don't have to use the same ones as me. So, next thing after the mustard, I'm going to use some garlic. I'm a big fan of garlic. I love garlic. I use it a lot. So, here I'm going to put in 1 full teaspoon. Again, remember, I only have a half teaspoon, so I have to do it twice. 1 full teaspoon of garlic. Now, here's the fun part, the honey. I love honey. I like the way it moves like lava. I know lots of our students love hearing about the lava monster story. So, I'm going to use 1 or 2 teaspoons of honey, but then I have to mix it up. Then I have to mix it up. Just like that, just a little bit so the honey can get inside. After I put the honey, I think next I'm going to put in some lemon juice. And it doesn't take very much. Just one squeeze of half of a lemon. Get those little droplets in there. Next, I got to put in a little rice wine vinegar. Now, vinegar is a key ingredient when you're making a vinaigrette. So, I put in at least a tablespoon. I know I didn't measure with my tablespoon. You know, sometimes I just use my eyes to measure. Sometimes I use a tablespoon to measure. Now, for some flavoring, I'm gonna add some black pepper. You don't have to add black pepper if you don't want to. Just a little bit. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Next is one of the most important parts, and that's the olive oil. This is the fat that's gonna go into your vinaigrette, which is now full of salt and acids like vinegar and lemon, and all of that's gonna play on each other, and they're gonna mix together, and they're gonna become best buddies, and it's gonna taste super yummy. So for this, normally you would use more than what you have already used. So I'm busting out a special tool. This is called a measuring cup. This is 1/4 of a cup. Now I'm gonna start with 1/4 of a cup so that I can look at it and see if it needs a little more. Normally, I want 2 or 3 times as much oil in there as I do the other ingredients. Looks like I need a little more. Let's put some more. So this will end up being 1/2 cup of olive oil. Now that I have all of my olive oil inside, I can go ahead, close up this big container. Now's the fun part. I get to close up my jar and I get to mix it. This is one of my favorite parts. I get to take my jar, look at it, smell it. Can't smell it through the glass, but you can smell the top, and you get to shake. You get to shake, 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 shake. I like to shake in the direction of a magical 8 number. Give it a real good shake, like a maraca. Then we take a look. We see, is it all mixed up? Looks like I can shake it just a little more. We gotta shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. It's like I won first place trophy somewhere. Shake, shake, shake. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now that looks all combined. I hope you had your top closed, because if you didn't, you might have a very fun mess to pick up afterwards. Now, here's an important part. You need a clean spoon. I have one right here. This clean spoon is going to allow you to taste your new vinaigrette. So I'm going to mix mine around with the spoon a little bit, give it a good taste to see what else I might need to add to make it the flavor that I like. That's really tasty. I don't have to add anything.